my dear love bugs, and welcome to an episode of Chat with a Homie. Hi, I am your homie, your neurodivergent friend from the internet. My name is Ari, and y'all, you might be wondering, what are your credentials? Like, you're saying you're neurodivergent. Oh, I'm looking for a stuffy to hold, and my other baby is like wrapped up in my blankets. Yeah, you can judge me if you want to. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. But I'm holding my squishy. There we go. So, y'all, listen, some tea that Spirit's been blessing me with. Oh, yeah, sorry, my credentials. Oh, see, the ADHD is cooking. Hi, I've been diagnosed this lifetime with severe depression, severe anxiety. Let's get this over the way. First, bipolar 1, borderline personality disorder, PTSD, ADHD, ADD. Oh my God, they literally went wild and ham, bro. But honestly, there was a season in my life where yeah. And undiagnosed autism. Listen, friends, let's chat. Let's get into it, okay? Life has been calling me to a season of so much trust. And it's so funny because I remember when I was homeless with my two girls last year, and life was fucking just felt like a bowl of chaos, like a bowl of chaos soup. And I didn't look like the chaos, but my life felt like the chaos because that's what it was. There was so much constantly happening. And it's so wild because I'm in a season now where things have been happening, right? And Spirit's been like, yo, but do you trust me? And it's so wild because my response to it this time around, and not, it doesn't look exactly the same, but it is a season of trust. It is a season of leaning in. It is a season of faith. Like, Spirit has been calling me to be so mindful about what I think about my future, what I think about myself, what I think about what I'm capable of, okay? Especially being a pregnant single mom. Okay, like literally, y'all, and this was so unexpected, but I'm so grateful. You know what I'm saying? It's the last baby, Y'all hold me to it, unless y'all see me married. Which honestly, I don't know if I really believe in marriage. As that is a patriarchal, weird dance that we do that really only benefits men. Please let me know how it benefits women. It's very, very rare. Just remember, the man is getting a free maid, a free cook, a free escort, all the things for free. So then they were like, what do you bring to the table? I'm like, nigga, what do you bring to the table? Because you can't even regulate your emotions. Anyway, we're going to back it up, okay? Whew, y'all, I've been in the season of decentering men. And honestly, that's been so healing for me. So don't mind me. I'm like looking, oh, thank God. I need this hair off the back of my neck. Sometimes it's, again, sensory thing. Like my brain cannot focus until, oh my God. That was magical. Listen. So one thing that Spirit's been talking to me about is faith, and like, how do I choose to move in seasons that don't always look clear, where I don't know the next step, where I don't know where things are headed, especially when it feels like I should know. And very much the physical sense, especially being a responsible mother of two kids, like life happens and life calls you higher and life asks you to grow. It's like, sweetheart, what do you want to do? And I've been choosing to grow, and I'm not the same person that I was. So how I handle things is different. I had a moment today too where I had to give myself so much grace because y'all, I've been running around like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm tired. I'm fucking tired, okay? And sometimes in my tiredness, while I am trying to be there, I'm trying to be a fun and present mom, I also have a lot of life things happening that my kids are really young and don't comprehend yet, which I would not want them to comprehend. They comprehend more than what they should, because being in a shelter will teach you some things whether you're ready or willing to learn or not, okay? Like, sadly, my kids had to see some things, experience some things, that I wish they would not have had to, okay, buddy? And you're probably like, oh my God, but didn't you have family? And your family's like so great. Baby, mind your own fucking business, because you don't know shit, okay? And why I had to do what I had to do. So, okay, we can talk about that another day. But right now, we're going to talk about that later. That's not the issue. If you have those type of questions, let's let them stew in your spirit and do what they do, because that's not... Anyway, listen, one thing that I've been hearing Spirit say to me is, what are you going to choose to do, and what are you going to choose to believe in seasons where you will feel as though you're in the void? What does that look like? How can you provide grace to yourself? How can you nurture the future that you want to grow, even when your life in that current moment looks maybe what you feel like nothing of what will lead you to the future that you are looking for. I'm telling you, one of the things that's been helping me, and I know like this is either gonna really vibe with people, it might not vibe with all, and that's okay because I'm not for everybody, nor do I want to be. Like, that's not my monkey, not my circus. I don't give a fuck. Yet again, in all love and light, okay? Sorry, I'm a June Gemini, so like I'm gonna give it to you raw. Okay. Sometimes I come to you sweet. It's my Cancer moon and my Libra rising. She loves that. But my Gemini, they're like, baby, you're so cute. Let's chat. Okay. So this is such a neurodivergent chat because like literally my brain is like here, 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 here. The gist of it is to keep the faith. The gist of it is to pray. I pray. I lean into prayer. I lean into talking to my ancestors. I lean into doing my readings. I lean into I really used to journal heavily, and spirit just called me literally back to journaling, which is so funny. But like I'm going to go back into journaling again, going back outside, especially while we're getting a couple nice days before the weather turns again. Like really choosing to be present with whatever life is asking of me. And y'all, I used to like talk deaf into myself. It's wild, but like I really am neurodivergent. Okay. And this is not to say that everybody's neurodivergent or neurospicy life looks the same. How I handle my shit is different than how Sally Sue, neurodivergent Sally Sue over there, handles her shit. And that's okay. I'm not here to say that your shit looks like my shit at all. I'm here for there to be a connection. And if you see yourself in it and there's something you can take from that, beautiful. That's what conversation's about. If not, baby, hey, thanks for being here. And all love and light. Bless up. So one of the things though that I really had to sit with was like, yo, there's some days where I'm really gonna have to like process this differently. You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes too, like when I don't have the capacity to journal, like I'm not gonna shit on myself and be like, oh my God, like I don't have the capacity to lift up a pen and write. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pray. I'm going to take and make sacred time out of daily routines and tasks. And I'm going to speak life into myself. That's what I was saying. Thank you, God, for bringing it back. But I'm going to speak life into myself. As a person who used to speak, I was like, oh my God, you stupid bitch. Like, you're not going to be able to do anything. Like, I used to talk to myself fucking crazy, y'all. And then I would wonder why I felt like, I didn't want to be here, okay? And I really had to heal my conversation with myself. I really had to heal how I felt about myself. I really had to heal so many things that were just simultaneously felt like a buildup. And it didn't just happen overnight. It wasn't just like, oh my God, I blinked my eyes and I was like having a new mindset. No, baby. I listened to hours and hours of meditation. I would fall asleep to meditations because I really had to rewire my brain. I would write them out over and over and over again, like a kid who got in trouble in class, because I understood the power of my mind. And if I believed what I didn't want to see in my world, well, then I would keep producing the things that I was trying to get away from. And it wasn't until I chose to be a conscious steward of my mind that I was able to conduct it in a way that honored me and also made room for self-acceptance. Like, I'm not here to be like everybody else. Like, even some days I'm like, yes, hi, nah, nah, nah. And some days I'm like, do. Like, I'm not here to shame how I show up in this space. Like, I'm not here to make other people feel comfortable in that way. And I hope that other people also understand that they're not there for other people's comfort. You are there to live in your authentic power. And if there's areas of your life, baby, that need to be worked on, trust and believe that those areas of your life are going to call out to you. They're going to ask for you. There's going to be situations that come up, things that come up. And heck, if you want to be a better person, you want to be more mindful in your process, ask for those things to pop up if you're ready, because they will come. So like really, y'all, thank you so much for sharing this tea time with me. Like, I'm so grateful every time we get to sit here and have a little kiki. Do you want to have a kiki? I want to have a kiki. Ew. I appreciate it because I think that there's so much power in sharing our experience and sharing, who we are with the collective, because we'll see that there's so much and the power of who we are that connects to everybody, because everything is everything. Anyway, I love you. Bye. Mwah.